bias, we will raise it with the people of Kenya. When we find you have gone out of the way, we will raise it with the people of Kenya. And I want to call out the Standard newspaper. They owe the office of the Deputy President an apology. And I would like to explain. Regarding Gachagua, as Deputy President, has not requested for any money to his office. What you must know, and I want to take some bit of time to explain to you, is that Ukuru Yatani, the former CS National Treasury, in conjunction with Kenodia Bogwa, the then Controller of State House, who was the accounting officer for both the office, both State House and the office of the Deputy President, under the direction of President Uhuru Kenyatta, cut all funds to the office of the Deputy President. For 4 years, President William RUTO, then Deputy President, fueled GK cars from his own pocket. For 4 years, he bought tea for his office. For 4 years, he paid electricity bills for his office. For 4 years, he paid allowances to staff accompanying him across the country. And when he became the president-elect, these two officers who were attending meetings in his office were embarrassed, and they sought to undo the damage of what they had done to save their face. Previously, the previous year, the budget of the office of the Deputy President was 4 billion shillings. They went ahead and cut 1.5 billion shillings. That is what they were trying to reinstate. And the Deputy President, regarding Gachagua, had nothing to do with it. That is their work. So when the Standard newspaper was trying to assist Yatani to divert attention from the real issues, the real issue was that in the dying hours of the Uhuru administration, President Uhuru Kenyatta pushed the controller of budget through Yatani, and is documented through WhatsApp messages, to pay 15 billion shillings in 26 minutes. Money that we shall give you details of how it was stolen. And the Standard newspaper was trying to divert attention by letting the people digress from the theft of 15 billion shillings in 26 minutes in the dying hours of the Uhuru administration, by trying to say that the Deputy President had requested 1.5 billion shillings. Even if he had requested, he had not stolen the money. A request is just a request. But in this matter, no request was made from my office. It is the Controller of State House who made a request, and they were trying to undo the damage they had done to President William Ruto to save their face. So I would like to say, when such issues happen, we shall call you out, because we expect the media also to be responsible. And we expect the media to know the elections are over. Azimio lost. We know you went to bed with them. Can you stop living in denial and get back to work, and work professionally and objectively, and report to the people of Kenya the happenings as they unfold?
Your Excellency, Section 27 of the Media Council Act, I want to go back there. Section 27 of the Media Council Act establishes a Media Complaints Commission. One of the main mandates of that commission is to handle complaints from the public. You've clearly stated that you are not going to seek redress through, such mechanisms. Does that mean that now we have two sets of rules, one for the common mwananchi and then others for the Deputy President?
Absolutely no. You have a choice whether to complain or not. Even in normal times, there is somebody who can abuse you, and you decide to live with it. You don't have to report because there is a law against abuses. It's your choice. In our cases, we are leaders. Once we have let the people of Kenya know that the Standard is biased, we leave it there. It is the people to judge. And the fact that you guys now are feeling it is very good for us. It's very good for our democracy, because we are having this discussion. You expect to be biased, to be subjective, but you don't want to be questioned by anybody. Yet, every day you hold us to account. You hold everybody to account. You don't have that reserve. That is only you who can hold others to account. The media too must be held to account. And we'll call you out when you become biased, when you are not objective. We have a right as leaders, as a country, as a people, equally to call you out.
Excellency, before we move to the next itemized agenda, which is on governance, one final question on this. We are a democracy, and you have stated that you have the right to be offended and the right not to be offended in democracy, because we are a secular society. And the media professionals have largely adhered to the code of principle and ethics, which is objectivity and the right to fair coverage for all the parties. You have talked about crushing in terms of political. You have said you will not complain as per the laid out procedure, and that you will complain to the people. The people voted for the constitution, which provides for that avenue. We are still hanging, there's something loose about it. Are you assuring the Kenyan people that the freedom of media in Kenya is here to stay for this administration?
The freedom of media is here to stay, but you are saying that you have done objective and fair coverage. That is a lie. During the last election, in Citizen News, they would give Raila Odinga 20 minutes and give President William Ruto 3 minutes. We complained, we stopped complaining because nothing was being done about it. Raila Odinga was being given free live coverage. 5 days before the election, on Saturday, I think the 6th, I approached Inoro station. I said I want to buy live coverage. They charged me 4.6 million. I said I'll pay. On the last day, they said, no, we can't give you live coverage. Okay. Keep your money.
Thank you.
And I was paying for the space. Because Uhuru Kenyatta knew that if I had 2 hours on Inoro TV, 5 days before the election, I would talk to the Kikuyu nation.
Thank you.
The media has not been fair. It has not been balanced. Probably now that we are having this conversation,
all right,
it is about time that the media consider that these airwaves that you enjoy belong to the public.
Thank you.
You have a responsibility to provide fair and objective coverage to all political players within the Kenyan political space.
Thank you, Excellency. We now move to the next item, which is on governance.